Hello all, welcome to Lekha's Cuisine where anybody can cook. Today we are going to learn how to prepare Murukku or Murukulu as we call in Telugu. This is a very crisp Indian snack. So let us start off with the recipe. Firstly, let us take a kadai or a pan on the stove on a medium low heat and dry roast about 6 tablespoons of urad dal. I have taken split urad dal. If you wish, you can continue with normal urad dal. So let us fry them till they turn into a golden color, which would release a nice aroma. Once the dal is roasted, we are going to transfer this into a grinder and blend it into a very fine powder. And now add some water and blend it again to form a nice smooth paste. This is how the paste should look like. It shouldn't be very thin and runny. Now for mixing up the ingredients, I have taken a large bowl and this is the measurement cup that I am using to mix up all my ingredients. So let us start off by mixing my ingredients for the murukku. So now I am taking about 3 cups of rice flour. I have added only 2 cups here. Once I add the urad dal paste, I am going to top it up again with the last cup of flour. To this, add the urad dal paste that we have prepared, then the last cup of rice flour. This, add about 3 tablespoons of butter. I am using homemade butter. You can use store-bought butter or even you can use ghee instead. I suggest not to use refined oil. It doesn't smell good, so better go with any kind of the butter or ghee. Now after adding this butter, I am going to add about 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds, that is til, and to this I am adding about 1/4 teaspoon of carom seeds, Ajwain. So this would add a nice flavor to our murukku. And now I am going to add salt. This is as per your taste. Go with the taste and add up salt to the flour and start mixing up the flour very well. Now we need to form the batter using only milk. Do not use water. That would harden up your murukku. So start adding milk gradually and mix up the batter and prepare it into a tight dough. Not very tight, not very loose, and to be precise, it should be exactly like the dough that you prepare for your chapati or puri. So keep adding milk gradually so that it doesn't wet your dough completely and make up a nice soft chapati kind of a dough. So this is how the dough should look like. So the better test would be to form a small ball and tear it apart so that you see a crumbled mixture like how we prepare for our biscuits. And also when you press with your finger, you should see a very nice soft texture going inside. You shouldn't feel any roughness or it shouldn't be very hard for you to push it into. Now I am going to take this murukku tin which I used to prepare the murukku. You can buy it online or even in the stores. So I am using a star blade to get that star design to my murukku. Now we need to grease that tin with some oil. So I am going to take around 1 teaspoon of oil and slowly pour it in the borders of the tin so that it will be spread all over the tin to the walls of the tin. While turn up the stove and heat oil for deep frying, and I'm taking a parchment paper. You can also do it on the backside of a steel plate, greasing it with an oil. So take a ball sized dough and put it in the murukku tin. So as mine is a long one, I am taking around 2 balls. So the ball side would differ as per your Murukku tin that you are using. So once you put the balls inside, cover it up with the lid and start pressing the Murukku on the paper. You can use any design you wish, but usually the authentic way is to put circles, so I am going up with the authentic design. When you start pressing your Murukku, you shouldn't need to apply a lot of pressure. If you are needed to put a lot of pressure, that means your dough has become hard. So this way you will not be able to get a good design. Look how it is being pressed here. There should be a continuity in the fall of the Murukku dough. So if you feel it is very hard to press and if it is not this soft, then please go ahead, add some more milk and make it a bit softer. Now once you prepare all the Murukku, you need to place them in the oil. Before that, test it by placing a small ball sized dough into the oil, and you should see it floating up as shown in this video. So if it floats up immediately, that means your oil is good to go. Now you can start adding up your Murukku. You can take the Murukku onto your hand and then place it on the oil carefully. And if you're not that trained enough and if you're scared, you can remove it using the spatula that you use to remove the Murukku and place it into the oil. So this is how you can place into the oil using your spatula. So this is one example, a good way to keep your hands safe. So friends, there you are. Our Murukku is very crisp and golden in color as you are seeing in this video. So this is how your Murukku should come out. Hope you liked my video and you definitely try to let me know how it turned out. Happy cooking! Like, share and comment to stay tuned.